A lot about the Lions keeping us up late last night, so we need a little bit of extra motivation, which is why we have the wonderful Regina Carey showing us how to get started. Happy Motivational Monday. Are you pretty motivated?
I am.
Okay.
This is a full week. I jumped out of bed today. Very excited always to be with you guys. Always.
Regina, I need the motivation today, okay? I need you to rub off on me.
Really need this Monday motivation.
Really
Okay,
do.
it's
But,
good. We got it.
A lot of the tips that you're going to give us today come from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Yes.
How has this changed your perspective on motivation?
Okay, so when we want to start, I mean, we've talked about starting habits in the new year. We've talked about, changing our pattern of behavior to be a better you. This is what we want to do, but we need help.
Yes.
And if we're going to stay motivated, we have to just take some of those atomic habit tips and bring them into more obvious ways of starting better habits.
Yes.
So for example, I was thinking, I want to learn how. We all play around with instruments, but I'd like to learn how to play the ukulele. So one of the things is, the first thing is we need to make it obvious.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to set out the instrument. I'm going to put it in front of me or put the case out so I see it. Okay? So obvious. This is when we're starting something we want to do. Okay?
Just simply put it out there. So what's the next one?
Okay, so the next one is we want to make it attractive. Okay. Now this is like, you have to think about this. So why is this attractive? Because what I want to do is I want to be able to play Happy Birthday on this to my father-in-law in November, right? Okay, so that's attractive to me. I want to do something joyful for someone. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is we are going to make it easy. How do we make it easy?
Oh my gosh, I feel like that's easier said than done,
No,
right?
here we go. Right, it's got to be in tune. So all you're going to do is get on your phone and get a little tuning app, and voila, it stays in tune. It's not easy if it's not in tune. How am I going to learn how to play, right? And finally, we want to make it satisfying.
Okay.
And like, how satisfying is it going to be to know that, when November comes, I can play a little ditty for my father-in-law.
And the memory that you'll be able to create with your father-in-law should be satisfying as well.
Absolutely.
So this is all to create great habits.
Yes.
But now, when we do this, you kind of have to undo some of those bad habits as well. So with that being said...
Okay, so guess what? Guess what we're doing in my house?
Uh-oh.
Let's get rid of the sugar. Now, I was not going to say this, but I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it because I'm going to be here again this month. You know what?
Yeah.
Today I started 75 hard.
What?
Oh
So I'm saying it out loud because this is a habit.
Yeah.
Okay.
More on that later. Okay,
We'll
so
do a follow-up.
the sugar has got to leave.
Okay.
So one of the ways that I'm going to do this is make it invisible. I have to get the sugar out of the house, right? So it's not, if it's not in the house, it's not in your mouth.
Right.
All right.
It's invisible. Love
So
that.
unattractive. Well, sometimes we are jump-started on our health by seeing a photo that we didn't particularly, we all have that wedding photo where we see ourselves and say, oh no, I was at that reception and that was not the best choice of, but we might put a photo up of us, or the dentist bill.
Ooh, yeah.
How many of you have those dentist bills that are running up because
from
of the
the
cavities?
sugar.
Yes. So, we could put up an ugly picture, or we could, whatever.
The dentist bill is pretty unattractive.
Make it unattractive.
I don't know, spend money.
Right?
Itself would definitely keep me away from the sugar.
Yes.
All right, next.
So
How do we
making
make it
it, so we
difficult?
want to make it difficult, not easy, difficult. So, of course, I have kids. They want sugar in the house. But you know what? I'm going to put my son's sugar cereal way up high in a container where he can reach it, but I can't.
Okay.
So it's difficult for me to get to. I'm not going to be tempted if I can't reach it.
Coming from a short person, when you put things high up there, it's like, I'm too lazy to get it. It's not worth it.
Yes.
And it also has that accountability too. Both you and your children, we're all working together at this. We're making it difficult for everybody.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? If the way we can make this unsatisfying is to actually play tricks on our mind by having all the great options in the house. We want to have better. So sugar doesn't seem so satisfying when we have fresh fruits and vegetables that we easily access. So that's a quick way to.
I like this. I'm already ready to do some habits and habit stacking.
Easy. Pick one. Just pick one that you're going to do and let us know how it works for you. I want to know if this is helping the audience.
I love that, Regina. You're showing us how to create good habits, but also how to stop a lot of those bad ones too. So why don't you play us into commercial breaks, because we've got some more Studio 10 coming up.